Good morning, guys. We're here in South Dakota getting ready to leave. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to this wonderful family restaurant over here, the Marlin's Family Restaurant. Man, I tell you guys, if you guys ever show up here at this pilot, it's one of the last pilots you'll get to on your way out of South Dakota going west. This restaurant here, guys, I mean, good home cooking. Really makes you, really fills you up, but really makes you feel at home. Really kind of gives you that little boost of morale that you need to be out here on the road. Big shout out to these guys. It is attached to a truck stop. I know you can't see because of the lights, I apologize, but there's a CAT scale, so obviously it's a pilot. But yeah, it's one of the last pilots you'll get to. I think it's the last pilot you'll get to on your way out, going westbound on I-90. So big old windmill. There's two pilots in this area. This is the one that, if you have the pilot app, it shows up and says it has the restaurants and the deli food, and it says it has a Subway, which it does have a Subway inside. So if home cooking don't suit you, you can definitely go have a Subway. So sorry I'm not outside, guys. It's 28 degrees and I don't want to freeze my booty off. So but we're nice and toasty here in the truck. We're all warmed up now. It's gonna be a big thing, guys, especially as this winter comes in. Make sure you warm your truck up. Make sure that you're at operating temperature before you start rolling, and don't sit there and hold the foot feed if you're at 60 degrees or less than 100 degrees, because you can really have a big chance of cracking your block. I mean, look at this guy. He's out here, jacket, long johns, boots, and a bag. He's gonna go take a shower. So I mean, you get inside there, you gotta down dress all that stuff, and then you got to figure it out. So just make sure you just let your truck idle, guys. Just leave it for 10-15 minutes. I know it's going to burn a little bit of fuel, and it's not a good time as far as fuel goes, but trust me, I think you'd much rather like to pay some fuel than pay for a new engine block when you crack it. So again, guys, just let your engine block get up to temperature. Let it idle for about 30 minutes. Let it just go ahead and get up to temperature by itself. If you have a belt-driven air compressor, do not hold the foot feed at 1,000 RPMs or 1,200 RPMs. Just leave it alone. Let it do its thing. The truck will build air pressure. The truck will do everything else, but you got to make sure you're also draining your air tanks. Make sure that there's no water droplets or water particles inside your air lines either. Make sure you flush out those air lines, especially when you're going to get into some freezing temperatures. So it might be 28 just sitting here, but I guarantee you once we start rolling, we're going to start building up some ice on this front, on the hood mirror and on the hood, because I was doing it yesterday. So all right, guys. Oh man, that windshield is dirty. So we'll roll over here and get this thing washed out real quick, and we'll get on the road. Pitter patter, let's get at her. See you soon. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? We're out here in Montana finally. Got to finish going through South Dakota early this morning and come through the top corner of Wyoming. So been in 3 states so far. I'm kind of a big deal if you haven't noticed. So, but we're out here, guys. We're just driving. Got to go through Deadwood, South Dakota this morning. Wonderful place. Didn't get to see a whole lot, obviously, because it was dark. But a big thing that I did want to say is it does house the gravesites of Lawman, Wild Bill Hickok, and Calamity Jane. And if you guys haven't noticed by now, I'm a huge history buff. I enjoy reading history. I enjoy learning about it. I enjoy just learning new things every day. When I'm not listening to music in the truck, I'm listening to podcasts and different historical events that have happened, and just analyzing things. And it's just how my brain works. I don't know if some of you guys are like that also, but if you are, awesome. I just want to take a quick second here and just give a quick thumbs up, guys. We're here to say thanks to the firefighters out here, the men and women that serve our communities as firefighters and first responders. So I just want to thank you guys for everything you do. You guys spend numerous and copious amounts of time away from home at the fire station. You guys go through such a dangerous job, and it's really just one of those things that I appreciate. I know other people appreciate. You guys save lives as often as you can. And so just wanted to give you guys a quick shout out, because we love our firefighters. They do so much for our community. They come out in parades for the kids. They come out on the highway and help, block traffic with a huge fire truck. They help put out fires, obviously.
out here, guys. They really do help out the community. They're a huge part of what our community is and what our community could be. So just give a thumbs up for those firefighters, guys. We really do love them. We really do appreciate it. Let's show them some support. There's many firefighter charities out there. I know if you go to Firehouse Subs, if you guys do have a Firehouse Subs nearby your home, if you go by there and you buy a sandwich or something, they do give a percentage of the sales directly to fire stations so they can buy new equipment. Their equipment is expensive. It's high durability, obviously, because they have to go into burning homes, burning buildings. They train constantly. They have to make sure that they are always at the ready in a constant mind of readiness when they're inside that station. So big thumbs up for you guys. We love you. We appreciate you. We support you. So even if you don't like Firehouse Subs, just go there and buy a Coke or something. You know, help them out, guys. So moving on, back to, you know, just being a history buff. It really makes me wonder how sometimes I feel like I was born in the wrong era, because I absolutely love 40s, 50s, and 60s music. It's really just beautiful music, and the way that they were styling things, and the way that the doo-wop was, and the way that soul music was, and blues music was, and rock, and old country, and it's so amazing how far we've come as a society, and it's really just amazing. That was a deer right there, if you guys didn't see that. I've been seeing these sons of guns littered all over the road. Thank you, Mrs. Deer, because she didn't have any horns. Thank you, Mrs. Deer, for not being on the road, because I don't want to hurt you, and I want you to go and live a long, full life. So, again, guys, being careful, being mindful, paying attention. So, obviously, if she had turned around, I would have, you know, slowed down, turned on the brakes, and you know, let her by. So, just moving on though. But I mean, back to the music topic. Some of these guys, I mean, that really paved the way. Elvis, James Brown, Johnny Cash. So many of these people that truly paved the way for future artists. I mean, even in a James Brown interview, he said, if you're making music after me, there's not any bit of your music that doesn't have a little bit of me in it. And I think that's a little conceited, you know, for one. But I mean, he had the records to back it up. Let's be honest. Wonderful music, but it's real. It's one of those things that these guys worked so hard to change the way music was being perceived, and the way that people were conveying music, and the way everything was, that now future artists can come through and really make whatever music they want, make whatever music that they seem, or that they deem would be liked by the public. Pardon me, my voice is a little dry. So, but just, I mean, it's one of those things, guys, and what those guys did is what I'm trying to do with this channel. So, I did notice that Trucking with Schmidt commented on my last YouTube video about South Dakota. Schmidt, if you are watching, I love you, man. I respect you. You made me fangirl, and you made me miss my exit. So I had to go and turn around and come back. So I do love you, man. I respect you. If you guys don't know who he is, go check out his channel, Trucking with Schmidt. He drives a KW9. That's a beautiful truck. He calls it first class. And for the longest time, Schmidt, I don't know if it's just me, but every time you would say first class, I always thought you were saying first last. And I never understood it. And then I saw you put a comment about first class, and I was like, okay, makes more sense. So, but I do watch your content, man. You're honestly one of the few inspirations that I do have on YouTube. You and Justin and Katie from Just Trucking. If you guys don't know who they are, go check out their channel. It's called Just Trucking. Montana, what is going on with these roads, man? So, just seeing all that stuff, and those are the type of people that I want to be surrounded by on YouTube. Those are the type of people that I want support, that I want commentators by, that I want ideas. And it's really wonderful that Schmidt, I mean, you're one of the nicest guys I've ever seen. You're constantly showing people, you know, owner operator from an older, you know, point of view. I mean, you've definitely been in the business a while. You do interviews with some of the guys that you used to work with, and I respect that and I appreciate that, because some of those guys have been around a lot longer than I've ever been driving, and those are, you know, wonderful tips and tricks that they've come up with. And, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, you see some of these old guys come up to you and say, well, let me teach you how to sham. And you just can't help but listen and take in some of their advice, because some of it you can really help yourself. And, you know, being able to take wisdom and take criticism, you know, it's the way that we are built as people. You know, we don't like taking criticisms, but at the end of the day, we need to. We need to be able to take criticisms from other people. But just going back to Schmidt, I think your channel's wonderful. I watch you all the time. I listen to you all the time when I'm driving. So, I mean, much love to you, man. I was just going through Iowa. I went through Sioux City, and I didn't get any snow, so I didn't get the Schmidt treatment, or Iowa with the cider Schmidt. So maybe on my way back I'll hit a little snow. But I mean, my thoughts and prayers to you, my friend. I watched your video the other day about you having to sleep in your truck, and I clicked on it because I was like, uh-oh, what did my man do? So, but my thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. I pray your daughter has a swift recovery, and that this is absolutely no big deal for her, and she shakes it off. So, knowing she's your blood, I'm sure she will. So, but that's going to be it for today, you guys. Go check out Trucking with Schmidt. Go check out Just Trucking. You know, maybe one day we'll have a convoy on YouTube and just have all three of us talking about our experiences and our way of life, and what really drove us to get into YouTube and get into all these things. And I hope that they enjoy the content. Schmidt, if you do watch, like I said, I love you, man. I respect you, and I can't wait. You know, if I do get the opportunity to meet you, man, it'd be wonderful. So that's going to be it for today, you guys. Just enjoying this beautiful sunrise out here in Montana. Not really enjoying the roads over here, but I think it's just because I'm on an old U.S. highway, not on the interstate just yet, but we're working our way up to it. So, but we'll get some more video footage of other parts of Montana, because like I said, guys, Montana, my absolute most beautiful state, in my opinion, it's one of the prettiest states out here. You really have so many different types of terrain, so many different types of weather. And right now, I mean, we're out here in the plains with just light rolling hills, and I can't wait to get up towards Butte, Montana, Missoula, Montana, where you have these gorgeous, gorgeous mountain ranges, and it's really just a beautiful state, guys. So we're coming out here and we're driving. So remember, guys, be safe. Always, you know, do your pre-trips, especially right here in the cold weather. It's 16 degrees where I'm at right now, and you know, you guys, you know, check your tire pressure, check your brakes, check your coolant levels, check your oil, check your lights. You know, make sure that all your stuff is running right, because I mean, you never know if you're going to get stuck out here. You never know if something's going to fail, and a solid pre-trip really can make a difference. So that's going to be it for today, you guys. We love you. Be safe out there. Remember, every day's a good day as long as you're above ground and you got air in your tires. So be safe out there. God bless.